Don't do it. 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 Don't you dare do it. Don't you dare do it. Don't keep doing the main quest. It's freaking wrong. This is not a race. In this game, this is not a race. I will tell you now what to do. Let's go. Hello gamers, today I'm gonna show you what's the most optimal way to level up in this game. Because if you do only the main quest, yes, you will reach 45, maybe sooner, because I've heard so many people being stuck on killing bosses from the main quest. This, what I'm going to tell you, is how you must progress in the game. There are one or two changes that you can not do and do on when you're 45, but there are some things you cannot avoid and you must do in order to progress smoother. I say this because I tried both ways and I really understand and know how this works and what is the most optimal for you to follow. So, when you enter the game, your starting area, starting area is safe haven. It's not safe haven, it's something else that you do as a small tutorial, but then you go to safe haven. So, in every area that you go, you will have these little circles. These will be on your map as question marks. These question marks are mini solo dungeons. Okay, so every time you have a main quest in this area, maybe it's safe haven or maybe it's anywhere else on the map, it's the same. It doesn't matter. Everything has these small dungeons. Okay, so you go, you do your main quest, and you choose whichever dungeon is near to you and you complete it. And you don't leave the area before you complete all the dungeons in the area. Same goes for the secondary quests. The secondary quests are the green quests. I don't have any to show you right now because I have finished everything. But the secondary are the green quests. Thing you should do as well, finish all the secondary quests, because they give you stuff that you need. And what do they give you? Whenever you do a dungeon, you can see, example here, you get Divenian crystals. What are Divenian crystals? Divenian crystals, if you go here on Divenian, you can see you have different skill trees. These skill trees, it's not that you have to choose something. You will get most of the points in order to complete them all. I'm not done completing them all, but I have most of it. So how did I manage this? Is because in every area that I was going, I was doing the dungeons. So imagine that while you are leveling up, you get extra skill points that increase. The blue ones increase your active skill level by 1. The green ones increase your passive skill level by 1. And then you have the stats. You get HP, you get critical hit resist, defense bonus, HP, attack. What is the attack? It has attack. It has everything that you might need, attack bonus, and critical hit, and blah, blah, blah. And anyway, the point is that you get many points that will assist your character. They are making you stronger. So you can do all the content that is coming with the main quest easier. I was always 1 or 2 levels ahead of my main quest all the time. So it just kept being easier and easier all the time. Imagine clearing every area and getting new skill points all the time by doing the secondary quests and the mini dungeons. Okay, so this is truly, truly important. Now, another important thing are the feathers. Show you. These are the feathers. Now, I have collected these. I didn't collect them before, but now there's also a nerf coming in the game, so they will nerf the amount of feathers that there are in the game. There are 560 feathers, I believe, and now they're getting it back to 140. Something normal, let's say. Sorry about the mini stroke. So, if you can find many feathers in the same place when you level up in the area, don't overdo it with the feathers because they are not so important. They are important, but not so important for starters. Okay, gather as much as you can and then move forward to the next area. Another important thing, when you're leveling up, you're gonna find some nodes of Orichalcum or whatever it is, but you mostly care for Orichalcum and also Odiles. So these are the Odiles. You gather them. You pass by an Odile, gather it. If you don't have flight, don't gather it. If you see a node, how it's called? I don't remember how it's called. Orichalcum, is it? Is it? And it, mate. Orichalcum, it is. So, oops. We go. I'll have to find it. This is a feather. So if you find Orichalcum, make sure to gather it. This is really important because if you want to reach 45 and be a total, I don't want to say it, don't do any of this and do the main quest. But if you want to reach 45 level and to be complete with enough gear score to go inside dungeons and do everything you want, and instead run to 45 and then do everything and go all over the map again all the time and run around to do it, it has no freaking meaning. So do everything as you progress on the map. It's okay. Don't go 45 in the same day. Go the next day. It doesn't really matter. It won't make a big difference, but you will be ready with enough gear score. The game will be very easy for you because you will have the required amount of stats, of HP, of defense, of attack, that everything is gonna be so freaking easy. So remember that you have to do all this. And when you reach 45 level, the first thing you need to do when you reach 45 level, apart from the dailies, is these dungeons that you see here that I have completed are also on the other side. So if you play as Modian, you need to go to the Helio side and do all of their dungeons as well because it is extra points. Like for example, if I go to Taiwan, I have 520 points. Half of those are in this side and half of those are on the other side. So you have to go do the dungeons on the other side as well. Now, how do you go to the other side? You will see a message in your screen that the rift has opened somewhere. It's every 4 hours. Now it's getting better. It's every 3 hours. And you can close your PvP. You don't have to go in and do PvP because right now, when we were going in the portal, we were susceptible to any person. Anyone could come and kill us and attack us. And we had to buy a kisk. So if we died, we had to use the kisk and respawn the same area. So when you go to the other side, you can stay for 1 hour only. So when you go there, rush, do all the dungeons, and then you can go in 3 hours again. In the meantime, do your secondary quests and do everything else that there is in the game. Do not neglect material gathering because you will need it for crafting if you want to be very good in PvE. You will have to do it at some point, so better do it early. When you pass by an Orichalcum, gather it. I don't say gather all the time. Do your quest, and when you pass by something, you gather it. Okay, that's all you need to do. And the reason behind crafting is not only to craft your weapons and armors and everything that you need, it's because also if you go to supply request, there is a whole tab that's called season crafting that gives you abyss points. So if you start crafting early, you can get extra abyss points from this one, okay? That gives a lot, and you can progress on buying your PvP gear or buying extra skill points for your Stigma skills. It's a whole thing to analyze, but trust me, you have to go through this procedure. This will help you when you go 45. You won't have to do everything from scratch because you did already small pieces on the way to 45. Reaching 45 as soon as possible, like you do in other games. I know in many games they do it, they rush to 45 and then they say everything is different. But this game has a little different plan than the other games. Okay, you have to go a bit slowly. It's better to do everything early than finishing everything and then jumping from area to area in order to do them from the beginning. You will be needing much more time because what happens in the game actually, except from crafting, what happens in the game? The map, the whole map, and every activity that you do scales with your level. If you rush to 45 level and you have 0 stats, that means that on 45 level, if you try to do the dungeons, they will be hard for you. I was getting in the dungeons, I was two-shotting everything except the bosses. Like, when you do and you go with the flow and you do everything that like you are supposed to do, then you have fun in the game and everything is flowing. Okay? You don't, it's the only game that you don't need to rush max level. Okay? For the people that are playing all day, for example, they will take 1 day, maximum 2 days to reach 45 with this way. So if you are a casual player, you should also do it the same way. It will take you much more time, but you should do it with this way. This is the optimal, this is the best, trust me. Nothing more, nothing less. This is the easiest and the most sweet way to go to 45 and be ready to do everything else. Okay? Just go with the flow. Be smooth. That's all I had to say. Thank you very much for watching this video. I will see you on the next one.